And joining us next is Lexi Leban from the San Francisco Jewish Film Festival. Good to have you here, Lexi.
Thank you so much for having me.
After a COVID hiatus, what are some of the things that we can expect from this festival coming back full force in person?
Yeah, I mean, I am so excited to be back at the Castro Theater. We've got 11 days of live programming in an actual theater. So I'm really hoping audiences will come out and celebrate with us. We have a terrific opening night film called Karaoke. It's an amazing film that premiered at the Tribeca Film Festival, and I think it's a perfect, post-pandemic film. It's all about awakenings and reinvention of sexuality and identity. And we're going to follow that with a wonderful opening night party at the Randall Museum, replete with karaoke.
Oh, wow. I mean, it's appropriate, right? And I've actually seen karaoke, and I absolutely think that's one of the best films that you have this year to offer.
Yeah, it's really terrific. It's really a gem, and I think people are going to feel really uplifted by it. And we all need that.
Absolutely, especially after these last few years. Do you have an online component to your festival this year?
I actually do. We're doing it a little bit differently than in the past. We have a live festival July 21st through 31st at the Castro Theater and the Albany Theater on Solano. And then our online component is August 1st through August 7th after the live component closes. So people can buy passes to the whole festival, which includes the streaming pass. Or for people who aren't ready to go back into the live environment, they could just stream films online.
Yeah, and I would say, for the more adventurous viewer, you can even do a little bit of both. You could see films in person, and if there's something you may have missed in person, you can always watch them online afterward.
That's right. So we're really thrilled about that. And then we have a really special event at the Castro on Monday, the 25th. We have Ken Burns coming to the festival. And for those people who are documentary enthusiasts, he's really an iconic, stellar luminary of the documentary world. He's making a new series called The US and the Holocaust. And for those people who think like, oh, wait, is there anything new to really learn about, the Holocaust? Ken Burns is really focusing on the US role during the Holocaust, what the United States knew, when they knew it, and what they did and didn't do during the Holocaust, and also ideas of white supremacy that originated in the United States that Hitler then adopted in terms of his philosophy of genocide. So it's going to be amazing. Ken Burns will be there in person at the Castro Theater, and he's going to show a very short sneak peek of this six episode series. So it's a unique opportunity to hear from a master documentarian himself.
Master documentarian is quite an understatement. I've spoken to Ken in the past, and he's exactly that. He's a wonderful storyteller. He's very engaging in person. So to our viewers, I would absolutely highlight that night during the film festival's run.
That's right. And we have so many local luminaries, really like films by Bay Area filmmakers. So I'm really hoping that people will come out to support the filmmaking community. These are filmmakers that many of them haven't seen their films with a live audience yet. And we believe there's nothing like a live experience and an engagement with the filmmakers who made the work afterwards. So we have a local spotlight film. It's My Name is Andrea, directed by Pratibha Parmar, who's a filmmaker who lives in Oakland. She's made a really extraordinary hybrid film. It's both documentary elements and fiction elements. The story of Andrea Dworkin, who was one of the most controversial feminist icons of the 70s and 80s. She was really vilified by the feminist movement. And I think that this film really kind of restores her full complexity and nuanced identity. And Pratibha will be there in person as well.
Wonderful. I want to thank you and your team for just putting this entire affair together, especially in person. You're absolutely right to what you spoke about earlier, that we need something like this now. You know, we need to come back, congregate, see movies together in a room, safely, of course, but to have that communal experience is just so wonderful to have, especially here in the Bay Area.
I think that's really right. And, you know, at JFI, we've definitely put in place health and safety precautions. People will be required to wear masks in the theater, and we will be checking vaccines. You can read the details at jfi.org. And we really, really hope people come out to celebrate with us.
Absolutely. And I'm assuming jfi.org is exactly the place to find tickets to the festival, right?
That's right. You can buy tickets at jfi.org. We even have a live person staffing the phones if you prefer an old-fashioned box office. But yeah, as I said, you can buy tickets to individual shows or a full festival pass that gets you both into all of the live screenings, plus the ones that are streaming in the festival afterwards.
That sounds amazing. Thank you so much, Lexi, for promoting this festival, for putting the hard work in, and we hope to see you during the festival's run.
Okay, thanks so much for having me, and see you at the movies.
Absolutely. Thank you.